Is there anyone that goes harder than DJ Khaled on a sneaker collaboration? This dude really loves his sneakers, and I think he brings that same energy that he puts into his music into the sneaker game. And so I think this is one of the best collaborations of the year, and I wanted to go through why I think this is just one of my favorite sneakers to drop in 2022. Okay, so first, the box is really fun and really interesting. It's a splatter of all these different designs, and it's a reflection, I think, of DJ Khaled's personality and his branding and his style. Love that this sneaker gets like the full Nike Jordan brand, like deluxe treatment of getting its own sleeve, and you're gonna see in a minute that it gets like extra laces, and the custom box itself is really, really fun. I took the sneakers out, but just wanted to show you, and look at that Jumpman, has that gradient of pink and sail, and then on the inside is that nice crimson bliss, that kind of gradient. There's a gradient also, and then it goes into that yellow, very Miami-like, very fun, very vibrant. So let's talk about the We the Best collaboration with Jordan Brand. DJ Khaled is known for his collaborations. He's been in the game for over 15 years. We the Best is a reference to his second full album, I believe, and it's a mantra that he's kind of held throughout his whole career. Now, when it comes to DJ Khaled and his music, one of the most interesting things about this dude is the fact that he has done some of the most epic collaborations in the music industry. And so that's a testament, I think, to his ability to have, multiple creative minds working together on things. And even when you're watching his music videos and you're just going through his album, he collaborates and features a ton of artists, and these artists are like the best of the best. And so you get the sense that people like working with DJ Khaled. Time and time again, he just drops another one, and it's a hit. And that's why he is one of the biggest executive producers, biggest collaborators in music today. So now he comes out with a We the Best series on the Jordan 5. And we've seen, if you follow DJ Khaled's sneaker kind of history, we've seen the Father of Assad Jordan 3s, the Grateful Jordan 3s. He's had interesting Jordan 4s. He's been a part of like the Jordan family for a very long time, but this is his official kind of release of an official series of sneakers. He chose the Jordan 5, and he has 4 colorways that are going to be released. 2 of them are going to be friends and families, which are the blue and the purples. And then this one here, which is the Crimson Bliss, is a general release, and a wider release is going to happen in a few days. I was able to cop on the shock drop that happened last week. And also there's a second general release colorway coming in the sail upper, which I'm also hoping to get. But I think in some ways this collaboration was overshadowed by the Air Jordan 1 Lost and Founds, and maybe also possibly with the Alma Manier Jordan 4s. But I wanted to give it some love because I think it is one of the best collaborations this year, and I think it retains the essence of who DJ Khaled is, his story, but it also shows his love for Jordan and his just love for sneakers in general. He's not just the typical collaborator that just changes out colorways. He's actually modified the Jordan 5 and elevated it so that it also is a reflection of his taste and what he likes about sneakers. And so let's dive into the sneaker right now and kind of share with you some of the things I think Khaled did on this collaboration that really makes it stand out and it's elevated above possibly other Jordan 5s this year. of all, DJ Khaled goes all out for this sneaker. He does a GQ interview, he does multiple social media posts, he also does 2 full distinct music collaborations with Jadakiss and Lil Durk, highlighting this sneaker. It's a little corny. It's not the best song in the world, but it highlights, man, this dude's energy and enthusiasm for this collaboration. We also saw something go viral where he's sitting at a basketball game, and in these shoes, he's wearing the shoes, but they're on this matching Crimson Bliss pillow, which is just great marketing, and it's fun. And so the storytelling element of this entire release has been really cool. Like I said, I just think it's just been overshadowed just a tiny bit by some of the other releases here in November. But let's start off with the upper materials. This has been sort of the showstopper feature and the most interesting thing about the story, which is DJ Khaled had to go all the way to Michael Jordan to green light this sneaker. Like, I don't know how it all works. He has a relationship with Reggie. He knows Michael Jordan. What he wanted to do was create this sneaker with the best leather materials that he could get on it. And there's a reason why these retail for $225. It's because the upper material leather is incredible. It is very high quality. It's very premium. You get that tumbled look. You get really nice leather that has a little bit of inconsistencies throughout. But what you want with a upper that's genuine leather is you want those inconsistencies to be sort of consistent, so you don't get different textures and just different looking leather sort of cobbled together on the different panels. When I look at both of these sneakers, the leather is pretty uniform across. It's beautiful, it's soft, it's plush. And let's talk about this Crimson Bliss colorway for a second, because a lot of people are saying this is the worst colorway of the 4. And I just think it just fits into the entire lineup. I don't think it's any worse or any better than the blue or purple or the sail, outside of just scarcity and just like the ability to get it. You know, the 2 friends and family ones are going to be really difficult to get. They're going to be much more expensive. But when I look at them, you know, the thing that I like about this Crimson Bliss over those is like those seem a little bit more intense and loud and a little bit more gaudy. The Crimson Bliss, when you think about pink, you think automatically, wow, it's loud, it pops, right? But the color that he chose, it's less saturated and it's a little bit toned down. And so in person, in hand, it's definitely not as loud as you think it is. And when you couple with it the sail midsole, the black, and sort of the translucent clear outsoles, I think this is just a very beautiful, elegant, kind of elevated sneaker. But let's talk about some of the things that DJ Khaled has done on the sneaker to elevate it beyond the OG specs. The first thing that you'll notice right away is the sleekness of this sneaker. So the thing that he did was he actually removed the molded padding that you see on a typical Jordan 5. And so you'll remember that Virgil Abloh did this on the Off-White 5s, where when you look at it this way, it's just sleeker, and it's because that molding, that padding has been removed. In its place, you have this additional panel, which is actually a nice like ode. It's like a nice touch, like something has been changed here. And so this extra leather panel here, which is the same high quality as the rest of the sneaker, is what replaces that molding. And I really like this choice because the Jordan 5 just looks slimmer, and the silhouette just it's a little bit more sleek, so I really like that. The other thing that you'll notice is the 3M tongue, which is standard on Jordan 5s, on most Jordan 5s, which is that reflective 3M tongue, but it's been de-padded, so it's thinner. So they removed all the padding, and I've had these on feet. You just get a little bit more room. It's a little bit more comfortable and spacious in there. I really do like thick tongues, but I think this also works, and the tongue is really nice. It feels great. It goes well with the rest of the sneaker, so it just only adds to that slimmer, sleeker design. And then you'll see that there's quilted lining in the sock liner, and this is probably one of the features that elevates this into like a luxury sneaker. Not only do you have a really expensive upper material on the leather, you get this really nice intricate quilting, and then on the back of the tongue you get keep going. You get We the Best branding on the left shoe, you get the Nike Air logo on the right shoe, and then on the insoles itself you get Nike Air, which matches with the Nike Air, and then you get We the Best, and then the We the Best on the insole here as well. The last modification is that on the outsole you get the Jumpman on the left, which has We the Best, and then you have We the Best logo on the right outsole, which has the Nike Air. So there's a switch up on the outsoles, which is interesting. And yeah, man, this is a great, thoughtful collaboration. Like, you know, DJ Khaled could have just gone with the standard Jordan 5 and then just mixed up all the colorways. No, he went above and beyond and added his own take and made a more elegant sneaker in my mind. When I think about the overall collaboration, what I see is someone who is really passionate and really into the details and respects the shoe and wants to honor the shoe, but also wants to add his own touch to it. And I think what DJ Khaled does here, not only does he really think about colorways from his own story and from who he is, he also thinks about like what he wants in a sneaker. He wants really high quality materials. He talks about how the quilted liner is both functional as well as aesthetic. He wants to be able to put his feet into the sneakers in a much easier way. He likes the thinner tongue. And so all the changes that he made on the sneaker really, you know, is a reflection of like his love for sneakers and his love for Michael Jordan and him being a part of the Jordan family, like officially now. Like at the end of the day, you know, there's tons of collaborators with Jordan and Nike, and I think what DJ Khaled does here is go way above and beyond and produce a fantastic release, a fantastic series of 5s. And so I am looking to cop the Sail colorway as well. I think this is just a fantastic overall execution, a high quality elevation in all regards, and just beautiful overall. I really love the Crimson Bliss. I think it's much more wearable than people give it credit for. And so, yeah, those are my thoughts. I think it was a fantastic release, just a little bit overshadowed by some of the other releases here in November. But regardless, an incredible shoe and one of my favorite collaborations of the year. So those were my thoughts on the Jordan 5 We the Best. What are your thoughts? Do you like Crimson Bliss? Are you able to, you know, handle this sneaker? Do you have a fit for it? I think if you have a pair of jeans, you can rock this pair of sneakers. And so those were my thoughts. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.